The second test here, which would be suitable for anybody, would be the cognitive test folder, which would house a variety of tests similar to what I showed you earlier. These are the gold standard tests. All right, you may be familiar with some of these names. All right, these tests are currently used to assess somebody's cognitive abilities, but never before done in the way that SmartFit can do them. These tests are typically done on a computer screen, clicking a mouse or on a piece of paper and a pencil. That's how you'll typically see these tests run. And now doing with SmartFit, it's a unique way of doing it, but we get the same result here. Each test, all right, going through, I'm just going to go through a couple of these videos. Each test will have a specific focus. You'll see underneath the video, the focus of the test is attention, visual search, and scanning. It'll recommend categories, but the report will recommend you to the programs. You'll see this test goes from a number to a letter, from a number to a letter, back and forth, number and letter, but also counting up by ones and counting up by a letter, A, B, C, D. So it gets quite challenging as you progress through this test. So this is just what we have 9 tests as an example. This is one of them. We'll just show 3. We'll do 3 tests here. This is the second. This is a memory focus. We have a number, 6, and then 3, and we must strike a 6 and then a 3. Okay, we got to remember the order of the digits we just saw and strike them in that order. When we get 2 of them correct, it progresses us to 3 numbers, to 4 numbers, to 5 numbers. This test will end at our limit. Once we get to our limit of maybe 6 or 7 numbers and we make 3 mistakes, that's when this test will end. All of these tests will end specifically the same way each time. That way we can produce normative data. This is the last test I'll show out of the 9. This is called flanker. Arrows will point us towards which target to strike. So we strike the target that the arrows point towards. There are special cases where the center target will show a different location than the 2 outer arrows, in which case we ignore the outer arrows and focus on the center arrow. This one's more on executive function. Okay, so we have attention, memory, executive function. Another one test focuses on processing speed, and based off which test we ran and the result for each one of those, it will point us towards certain programs that will improve that specific brain function. Okay, so we can have anybody go through these tests, an athlete, an older adult, any population. These tests would be suitable for, other than maybe for youth. Maybe it would be a challenge.